Nelson Kharitonov.
Let's go, fight.
We are underway. Tonight's Fight Club brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste and only 96 calories. Needless to say, Big John, this one could end with one big swing.
All it's going to take from either guy is one that touches the right spot. These guys are going to put someone's lights out.
Look at those numbers. Proven finishers, veterans in this game. Despite what Chael says, we have the chant of USA. Man, Roy loves that overhand right. He ducks down, bring it over the top.
He does hit it from different angles, and he usually does that off of his step and his head position where he throws it from. So he can hit it from different angles, but he does rely on that, and that's his big weapon. That's smart from Roy.
Kharitonov. Oh, that's an illegal knee, no doubt about it. Dan Murgliata was right there.
Don't want to say how hard it actually hit. It definitely hit Roy. He was definitely a down fighter. That is something you cannot do in the unified rules. That's why Dan stopped the fight immediately. Take a look, got a knee on the ground. That's all he needs, and he eats a left knee right to the face. Roy should be protected in that position. He shouldn't have to even worry about being hit. He is. Knowing Roy Nelson will be getting up, and Roy Nelson will be fighting because that is who he is.
Man, he's stumbling around though right now. That was a heavy knee from a big dude to a defenseless Roy Nelson.
You get the translator and let him know he's only take a point.
When we talk about this, we talk about 5 minutes. There is 5 minutes of time for the referee and the doctor, the ringside physician, in conjunction with each other to decide can the fighter go on. But once the ringside physician says the fight can go on, doesn't matter if he says that at 1 minute or at 4 minutes and 59 seconds, the fight starts from that point.
And the question in these situations, John, has always been and will continue to be, how much will this affect Roy Nelson if this fight continues? Point taken away from Kharitonov by Dan Murgliata.
Yeah, it's 1 point, but you can actually look, and it's an interpretation on Dan. Dan can look and say, was it intentional, and did it cause any damage? Obviously, it caused damage because Roy got hurt by it. So if you're saying it's intentional, which he tried to throw it, and it caused damage, there should have been a 2-point deduction from Kharitonov. That is mandatory under the unified rules. That is the least amount of points you can take is 2 points.
I know you did. And your knee was on the ground.
No, the second first one he did.
Well, you had one hand and one fist. I was looking, Roy. I was looking.
And this right here is telling me why I said Roy is going to go on, because he's laughing already. But he's saying, hey,
you ready?
I want you to know, I took 2 knees while I was down.
Hold on. You guys,
Let's take a look at what he was talking about.
That he was not down.
Correct.
That he was. He drops to a knee, and he takes another.
The fight continues. But we knew that about Big Country.
That's the man, Roy Nelson. That's what you got to love about him. He'll take the shot, he'll act like, oh man, that hurt, but he's still going to come back.
Country's only been stopped twice in 38 professional fights. Kharitonov in the Bellator cage for the first time in over 500 days, 1 year, 5 months since his last appearance. Country looked for the shot and ate a huge jab.
Country almost landed that big overhand right. It was about 1 inch off. If he judges that distance correctly and launches that thing in the same fashion, and Kharitonov's left hand continues to go down, he's going to land it, he's going to hurt him.
Right now, Roy's quicker to connect. And he's firing. That overhand right clipped him.
And you see Kharitonov responding. He's bringing that left hand up. He's respecting the power that Roy has, and Roy is respecting exactly the same thing from Kharitonov. Roy's done a couple of things different in trying to bring in the wrestling aspect to make Kharitonov think about that and have to deal with it.
Still to come, our main event of the evening, semifinal number 1 of the Heavyweight World Grand Prix. Roy is angry, to say the least. So you got to be careful with a big dude like Sergei Kharitonov. As I mentioned, he has finished 26 of his 28 wins.
Both Kharitonov and Roy are both landing their jabs. Both of their left hands are reaching the target and they're touching them.
Country's always said MMA is fun, fighting is fun. I'm a fan. That's why he said he's been watching Kharitonov for 15 years. We'd like to watch him hit the canvas right now. Good body shot.
That was a good body shot. You saw Roy backing off. The reason he backed off was because of that body shot.
Oh, look at that with a back fist after the miss by Big Country.
Look at that jab by Kharitonov. It's touching the target.
And the
it's
uppercut.
affecting Roy.
Kharitonov looking to take over here. Heavy knees. And again. Oh! Another huge uppercut.
These guys are fighting, man. Oh, that was a nice uppercut by Kharitonov. Roy Nelson has got a chin.
Roy Nelson has not been stopped since 2014 by Mark Hunt.
He has taken some big shots from Kharitonov. The uppercuts are coming. He's got to be careful about dipping his head down.
That uppercut has been the most effective punch from the Russian thus far.
Notice who's coming forward now. Kharitonov has his back up against the fence. He's got Roy up against the fence, and he's starting to pop shot. Big shot right there.
Shots here late. 10 seconds on the clock. Can Big Country make it to round number 2?
Oh, it's a big one. He's
Another knee. It is all over. Sergei Kharitonov finishes Big Country.
Check out that jab and that right hand. Everything was set up off of the left hand, but then came the uppercuts. And those knees are damaging to Roy. The big uppercuts, Roy dipping his head down, could not see it coming. All of a sudden, up comes the knees, back to the hands, uppercuts. Landing flush underneath Roy's chin. Roy's got a hell of a chin, but no one is going to be able to put and stand up to that type of striking pressure that Kharitonov is putting on him.
Powerful knees pulling down on the back of the head of Big Country. 24th career, first round.